guys, so I decided to do first impressions for this summer. I think I'm gonna just do first impressions of any anime that I find interesting. And for this one, I'm really excited because I just started reading this manga like a month ago, and just yesterday at work, I was reading this scene that was like such a sweet scene. I don't want to spoil, but it was really adorable. And I was just like crying at work, and I was just like, this needs to be animated. And this morning, lo and behold, I see like gifs of like characters from an anime that I've never seen before, that looked exactly like the characters in the manga, that I was like, this needs to be animated. So I like Google, and I'm like, oh my god, this anime is the manga, and it just came out like literally today. And so I'm going to do a review of it and how it stacks up to the manga so far. So let's begin. So the anime is about a girl named Futaba who, in junior high school, she was really ostracized by girls because she was really popular with the boys. And you know, girls in junior high don't like the popular girls, let's be real. She was really lonely in middle school. So in high school, she decided to reset her life and become the total opposite of what guys look for in girls. Like, she's very messy, she eats all the time, and she's awkward and clumsy. And so if a guy ever even like looks at her and is like, hey, I think I might want to go out with her, she'll eat really aggressively and like just do like really tomboyish things. So the guys will be like, never mind, I'd do her, I just wouldn't date her. The anime starts off with her in junior high school. It's a flashback, and it's raining outside, and so she's like waiting underneath, you know, those like stereotypical things that they have in shoujo manga and all manga, where it's like raining and they hide and they like stand under the tent thingy when they don't have an umbrella. And so she's standing under there, and right next to her is this boy that's in her school. They're in different classes, and his name is Tanaka, and he offers her his dirty old gym shirt that he swears he only used one time, but I doubt he did. She's like, oh, I really love him. And then she's like, oh, there's a fireworks festival. She kind of like invites him to it, but she like kind of backs out. And then later on, when they're at school, he's like, 7 o'clock, you should meet me at this place. And he's like blushing, and it's so adorable. And she's like, okay. Soon after that, a boy comes up to her, I forgot what he says to her, and she gets really angry. She's like, this is why I hate boys. And so he hears her saying that. She's waiting at the festival for him, and he doesn't show up. And so she's like so disheartened. Could you imagine being stood up? Especially at like 14 or however old she was. That's depressing. And so she like goes throughout the whole summer, never hears from him because it's summer vacation. And she starts school, and she's really excited. She's like, I'm gonna talk to Tanaka because that was like a misunderstanding. I don't hate all guys. You're different. And so when she goes to middle school, she's all excited, and she finds out that Tanaka moved away. And 3 years into the future, she is a high school student, and she decided to reset her life, and now she's like crazy. And then she bumps into a guy that looks exactly like, well, not exactly, because he got older and his voice got deeper, but just something about him just like the guy that she's been in love with. And lo and behold, he reveals himself to be Tanaka, but he says that that's not his name anymore. It's Mabuchi, because his parents got a divorce. And so yeah, and he's different. He's not like adorable and uke like. Now he is like tough exterior and mean. And the anime is pretty much going to be about her trying to break through his shell and have him fall in love with her again. Oh yeah, also he reveals that he was once in love with her too. Like during that time, he was in love with her too. But he told her to get over that because they've changed. He's not in love with her anymore, and she needs to get over herself. And thus is how the anime starts. So the question for this one is, am I going to continue watching this? Yes, because it is executed well. Like, I feel like the people that made this into a series know what they're doing. Like, everything is shot for shot, just like the manga. And like I said, sometimes they be changing shit up. So far they changed nothing. Like, everything was the same, and I'm so excited. My only gripe with it, which I think will probably be rectified in future episodes, is if you never read the manga, you might be a little bit confused as to how the fuck is this bitch in love with this guy after all he did was give her a sweaty gym shirt. Like, I just don't understand, but I think they'll tell you, like, this is a really good series. Like, I'm telling you, I'm reading it right now and it's so good. The characters, I mean, it's kind of stereotypical at points, but like the characters are very relatable, first of all, and they have really deep, you know, they're deep ass characters, and I love deep characters. Mabuchi is really deep, and I love his storyline. I personally can relate to his storyline, but that's all I'm gonna say. And yeah, so thanks again for watching this video. I really hope that everyone watches this series and it gives it a thumbs up, because I think there's only 12 episodes, but the manga I think is still going on, so I don't know what they're gonna do in 12 episodes. Hopefully it'll have 2 seasons, so please everyone watch it because I want to see more shit. I don't think they'll be able to cover everything that's happening in the manga in only 12 episodes. Let's just be real. So yay! I'm going to watch the series. So in the comments below, leave what anime you want me to watch next, and I will watch it and do my first impressions of whether or not I will continue or discontinue the series. So thanks again. Bye!